And now I invite Phillip Boulten SC to propose a vote of thanks to Ben Saul.
Pauline, and thank you, Ben. Ben is obviously a change resistor. He's one of those people that has a reputation of speaking his mind when he disagrees with what is happening. Good luck to him. We need more Ben Sauls in this country. Ben Saul is actually a voice of moderation in Australia. He is not a radical voice. The radical voices are those who are propelling our country towards greater and greater repressive laws in all the respects that Ben spoke about in his very compelling speech. In the last few months, we have been met with not one, but two, and now soon a third tranche of counter-terrorism laws in what we thought was a post-war on terror period. We are now focused entirely on a new war that could be a never-ending war on terror, not just here but in other places. How is it that politicians have become so fixed on this topic? How is it that we have been able to provide such long shopping lists of approval for incursions into basic freedoms? Ben asked those questions in his speech. I counted at least 8 whys. There is one answer. We have let it happen. There are threats to national security from political misfits and fundamentalists. We do have people here in Australia who are no ordinary suburban neighbours, but who are a danger to us on occasions. The Director General of Security has increased the level of threat to medium for the first time ever, and we are in no position to argue with that. That could well be right, and we must assume that it is. But most politicians are risk averse. If the agencies are asking for measures to assist in a fight against national security threats, then most ordinary politicians have every good reason to give the security agencies and the police forces exactly what they are asking for. There is very little, if any, critical analysis of any such requests. There is little opportunity for the community to be heard on these issues, and little or no opportunity for good and decent politicians to tease this out. In 2002 and in 2003, when the first wave of anti-terror laws were enacted in our parliament, it took many, many months with many parliamentary inquiries, with debate in the Senate, and with good politicians on both sides of politics moderating the laws with goodwill. What we got was not perfect, but it was pretty good in comparison to what it started out to be. But there is no such will in Canberra anymore, or in Macquarie Street for that matter. And it is politically popular for politicians to grant the requests of ASIO and the police. On occasions, there is real capital for politicians to be made, and the politics of fear can deliver great political advantage to politicians of all ilk. Sometimes there is very cynical use of the politics of fear, and we've seen that over time in various respects. As opposed to that, there is a relative lack of concern for ordinary people's rights to privacy and freedom of movement, and there is little mood out there at the moment to resist. So Ben Saul's answer, which was delivered with force, was get out and do something about it. Be involved, be heard, be seen and contribute. The Council for Civil Liberties has been doing that for decades, and there are people in this room who've been doing it with the Council for decades. There are many people here who are able to provide great assistance in this discussion, in this debate, and you're encouraged to do it. And that's how politicians might become less hostile to basic freedoms. May I say something even more controversial? Join a political party. Don't leave politics to cynical political professionals who are quite prepared to play off policies for political advantage. When people join and contribute, they will change, not just the discussion, but the outcome. So let's thank people like Ben Saul for giving us the lead on these issues, and please applaud him for it.